What's up, hunters? Again, welcome back to the channel where we're going to be breaking down one of the biggest gaming updates for me personally, with a little other insight sprinkled in, maybe, you know what I'm saying, and try to get some facts in here and see what's going on. So Monster Hunter Wilds is getting its first major update, and as a newcomer to the series, as stated, I'm still a seasoned gamer, and I'll be real, I did not expect to be this excited. Over the past decade, it's been rare for a game to truly hook me beyond launch hype. I play a bunch of them, so I've seen too many games just burn and flame out, too many live service disasters, and too much content that feels rushed or half-baked. But Wilds, this update actually has me counting down the days, and that doesn't happen often. I'll even admit, with games, the newest game out, Assassin's Creed Shadows, it's already had to pull some of my attention away. But this is Wilds this year, so it's an opportunity, it's a chance for me to finally see how it's able to hold the community together long term. So to break that down, what's in this update, what's missing, and whether Wilds has what it takes to keep us hooked. Now, the release date is April 4th, 2025, so that's right around the corner. And one of the first things that stuck out for me with the announcement was the announcement of the Grand Hub. It's finally supposed to be an actual real social space. It's a side game I saw, barrel bowling, not familiar, maybe fun, maybe not. I think you got to get tickets, and a singing diva. You know what I mean? I'm down for that. The music is pretty cool, but I really haven't changed from the first song. That's one thing I will say about the game. But the thing about the Grand Hub is supposed to actually give you a reason to stick around between hunts and socialize. Even though I did have one of my friends drop off the game, I normally play single player mode, so I don't really see people. I'll hop online every now and then when my friends are, but he hopped straight online, and I don't know, I guess he got turned off by some of the slurs and the outlandishness. But I play 2K, so I'm used to the worst of the worst toxicity. I digress. Moving on, Mizutsune's returns. One of the flashiest monsters apparently in the franchise. He's gonna slide into Wilds, bringing new armor and weapons that are supposed to be stylish and hopefully deadly, And Arena Quest, and that's for those of you who live for speed runs and leaderboard flexing. That's for you, I'm looking forward to seeing some of what comes out of that. And then we have the Festival of Accord Blossom Dance. Supposed to come out around April 22nd to May 6th, and that's going to be a limited event with exclusive rewards, because what's a modern live service game without a festival, right? And yes, the new difficulty, the Arched Tempered Radau event quest, I think that one's around April 29th, May 20th, just late April. An even tougher version of the beast, supposedly, not even supposedly, it's supposed to have higher HP, the whole nine, and hit harder, new move set. So yeah, I remember first fighting him in the beta. I actually hated it, and I wanted my revenge in the game, so that's been nice. Anybody newcomer, good luck. And this is something I'm really excited about, is Wilds being my first actual Monster Hunter really getting into, and that's the Capcom collaboration that's supposed to be coming out around late May. It's no official details apparently yet, but the speculation is kind of wild if it's going to be something like a Street Fighter 6. I would hope. I heard they did 5 before, but if they did a Street Fighter 6 with an Akuma or a Ryu, I'm interested to see that. That's exciting. Maybe a Devil May Cry. I believe they did that before too. I mean, you can let me know in the comments. I believe that's true, but I haven't seen it, so I would like that again. Just please not a game like Exo Primal. Now, one thing I really like personally about this update is the level caps that they chose for quest and events. I feel like it's a good balance, not too grindy, but still gives players something to work towards. I've seen games mess this up with ridiculously high entry requirements or not enough challenge, but WoW seems to be hitting that sweet spot. And alongside the free update, Capcom is dropping cosmetic DLC Pack 1 that's going to be featuring new ways to customize your pop-up camp and flex your personal style, because we all know feeling good and the armor, that is half the battle in this game. That's part of what I dig about it. Speaking of armor, Zoshi is coming back, and that is clearly one of my favorite battles. I think a lot of people's favorite battles, and we were hoping and expecting and wanting him to come back. And his armor, you know, that might be the best drip in the game so far that I've seen. So I'm really looking forward to that. And Capcom already teased a mysterious new monster, and some good old fans and legendary hunters are calling it. They're saying it's a Lagera Cruz. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll get it right later, but they're saying he might finally be back, and supposedly if that's true, it's a big game changer. I'm looking at it like, if not, well, you know, at least we know the updates won't stop here. So to me, this update is exactly what Monster Hunter Wilds needs right now. But let's be real, gaming today is a fight for attention. With so many options pulling at us in different directions, Capcom needs to keep the momentum going to hold this community for years, not just months like they've done in the past. And for me personally, it's wild to feel this level of excitement for a game update. Truly, it's something I haven't experienced in a long time, and I hope Wilds keeps that energy going. The game isn't just great because of its launch. It's about whether it can capture and carry a dedicated player base for a long haul. So will Monster Hunter Wilds still have us coming back a year from now? That's a real question. Like, what do you think? Will this update keep you engaged, or are you waiting for something even bigger? Please feel free to drop your thoughts and comments, and please, like, don't forget, we are, gonna do a giveaway at 1,000 subs. So if you hadn't hit the like or that subscribe button yet, like, now's the time for more details. That's gonna come soon. Until next time, happy hunting, stay safe, peace.